Moon Knight, Khonshu, Jake Lockley, all these guys, right, just fucked up Nightmare inside the dream world. We also get to see how Colleen Wing's doing with the Mindstone and her fighting ability with it. This is the Moon Knight Annual Issue 1 that just dropped last week. Infinity Watch Part 7. Pretty cool story. Mark right now is just going around New York doing his normal thing, right? And he talks about how souls are able to go into birds. There's a myth about that, and it's called Ba, and the Egyptians believed it. But this person is literally attached to a bird and lands in front of Mark. Mark follows it, and it takes him to a hospital room where there's multiple of these birds with human heads attached to it. And everyone in here is knocked out and has a bird with the head attached to it. Besides this person, and it's Colleen Wing. And Mark asks, who is this person? We don't know. She collapsed on the top of the bridge heading toward the city, and she's been in this coma since then. Mark realizes that she's got the Mind Stone. He tells the doctors, get out of the room and lock her from outside. Right now, Colleen Wing is like in a dream scenario where she's like I guess a professor, but a door opens. It's Nightmare, and he's like, Colleen Wing is being hunted. And she starts running. She runs throughout New York City in this dream world, banging every door. Let me in, let me in, let me in. No more doors, no more dreams to infringe on. But she teleports into like this Egyptian door, which is the Moon Knight door, and she opens it up. Now she's back at the hospital with the birds with the human heads attached to it. She sees Moon Knight on the floor. Wake up, hey, Moon Knight, right? What are these things? What is going on? Vast, the spirits of dreamers displaced from their bodies. How do you have the Mind Stone? It chose me. I came home to New York to try to deal with it, to contain it, but it's too much power. She tells Moon Knight that Nightmare is on her tail, and she's like, am I awake now? He can't get to me, right? We find out they're actually asleep right now. They're literally asleep. That's trippy as hell, I'm not gonna lie. We are in Moon Knight's dream right now, Mark's dream, and you don't want to be there. That place is probably crazy as hell, and Nightmare doesn't care though. He wants that stone. Mark tells Nightmare, you better get out of here. You don't want to fuck with me. It's because we see all the different personalities of Mark attacking Nightmare at once. We see Jake start choking, throwing him out the building. Enough! Right here, Nightmare goes back to the real world and out of the dream scenario. Because now he's back in the real world trying to take the Mind Stone physically from Colleen Wing. But Moon Knight wakes her up. She goes, get your hands off me, mister. All the birds are attacking Nightmare, biting his face. I've had worse bad dreams more than you. She stabs this bitch, cuts him in half. So Nightmare is gone for a little bit. I don't think he's not dead for sure. He'll probably go back to the dream world. Right now, Colleen Wing and the Mind Stone is safe. Mark asks her like, hey, you want to come to the Moon Knight mission? I can help you there. She's like, no, I want to do this on my own. Mark's like, listen, watch your back out there, man. Like, people are going to want your stone. And Mark leaves. We see right now that this chick right here, which is the reality stone, if I'm not mistaken, or the power stone, on Colleen Wing's tail. She wants the Mind Stone really bad. And I believe the next issue is going to be the Spider-Boy annual. So we'll be continuing on that, but I'm super excited.